can't expect all y'all to be up here. Did you say hello first? Hello. Oh, my man. There we go. I'm saying we got to have manners here. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Pleasure is mine. This loud? Damn. My bad. What are your first impressions of him? I haven't coached Alfred as a coach. I've always had a relationship with him since the recruiting process. And, regardless of the rivalry, we've always had a relationship. We always stay connected. And for him to come into the Michigan program, he was embraced with open arms. He's a tremendous coach. I see why he's had so much great success as a running backs coach at Notre Dame and at Ohio State. So, I thought he's going to be a hell of a running backs coach at Michigan. I mean, the only other running back coach I had was Mike Hart. It's the same terminology, just different people, right? It's like Coach Harbaugh and Coach Ron, like same philosophy, just different personalities. So, just everything that I have previously learned is no different. It's just a different coach. So, ultimately, I'm very grateful that he's here.
How much did you think about the possibility of playing for Coach Alford when you were a recruit?
I really wanted to play for him. He's a hell of a recruiter, but even more than that, he's a hell of a coach and a hell of a person to get to know. So he's my I'd say a best friend for me. And I really look up to him a lot.
Hey Don, since the last 3 weeks have probably been nuts for you being the upper athlete of the NCAA football game, how has it changed your life in that? Is your 91 rating too low as it stands right now?
Yeah, it hasn't changed my life at all. I still go into Chipotle, what I'm saying? I don't DoorDash or anything. I still walk in there, what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? So, what I'm saying? Show love to all the people in there. Hasn't changed my life at all. Besides, just more eyes are on me now, which, you have to embrace that because I have a voice now and like people listen to me. So, I'm going to use my voice for righteousness and positivity. And my rating on EA, I could prove something this year. I don't doubt it for being a 91, but I would I'm going to do my absolute best for myself. But saying on the game, get my overall love for people who play as me on the game.
New offensive line this year. How is the big guys up front been meshing for you?
Mm-hmm.
Opening the holes up in the spring.
They've been phenomenal, and I'm excited for them. We have a tremendous group of guys and great. Besides them even being football players, they're tremendous human beings, and they're just awesome to interact with and work with, and they're hard working, they're gritty, and I think for them, they all feel themselves that they have a lot to prove as individuals and as a team, as we have always talked about, and I'm excited for them. They're great people to work with, and I just believe that every big run that I get, or hopefully that I get, or all the other running backs get, they're going to say the offensive line did it, not me. Mm-hmm. Because that's just the Michigan culture. Like, just because we lost a lot of players doesn't mean that we don't have anybody on our team. Like, we have tremendous, talented guys amongst our team, and we're gelling together. And this fall camp is going to be an exclamation mark of all the preparation that we've done since the end of the season last year, and then spring ball and the summer winter cycle. And I'm excited for fall camp, and all the other guys are excited as well.
Donovan, I noticed that when Coach Moore was up there, I think you're the only player I saw who actually came and you were like clapping and giving applause.
Hell yeah. That's my guy. And that's the thing. Like, I don't do that for everybody. He's just such an amazing person because like he's a God-fearing man. We have the same morals and the same interaction and the same communication skills, and just being able to get to know him, the past 6 years, right? 5, 6 years, whatever. Since he was recruiting me, he's never changed, and I admire him for that, and I respect him for that. And I've always said I'm going to have his back throughout this whole season, and ultimately I'm playing for this team, for this university. I'm also playing for him.
That connection just kind of instant with each
I mean, it always was a growing process, but yes, like that's my guy, and I love and I respect him.
Donovan, how much do you feel like your performance in the national championship game against Washington gave you a running start to the season? And looking forward to that matchup in Seattle, is there anything different about the season knowing that it's a Big Ten game?
The way that I look at this is loud. Is this loud? Too loud for y'all? Just a tad bit, right? Hell yeah, my bad. The way that I look at that national championship game, I was just going through a lot mentally and emotionally. It was a roller coaster for me. I'm not afraid to talk about that. And I was reading the book of Job because I'm reading the Bible from front to back. So I was in the book of Job at that time, man. If you don't know about that story, everything was taken from Job. He had everything, thousands of cattle, a whole family, beautiful family, and everything was taken from him. And ultimately, God blessed him. He multiplied his blessings, and I think that that's what happened with me after that during that national championship game because I stayed patient, I stayed humbled, and I didn't, like curse anybody out. I didn't, go against my beliefs or anything like that. I stayed humble in God's eyes. So, ultimately, I think that He's blessed me and multiplied my blessings, and I'm going to continue to do everything that I can to, uphold that righteousness and be a humble young man.
With that Washington game, is there any special relevance to that, knowing it's going to be a Big Ten game versus last year with the national championship, kind of two different for that game?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that, just like every other game, Washington's going to give their best to us, and we're going to give Washington our best. So, it's going to be great, especially traveling to Washington. Yeah, when they travel here in 2021, it's going to be a very fun game.
Now, do you think you're a different person player than you were this time last year?
100%. I'd say I was a little bit. I'm always confident, but I may have been a little bit arrogant, especially coming off of a great sophomore year. I told Angelique that I wanted to go to the NFL after that year, but I've grown a lot, and I think that I know that I've matured a lot, and you can hear it in my voice when I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more fluent. You feel me? I'm also me at the end of the day, so I've definitely matured and grew up more just because of all the things that happened. Like things never went my way. After the Washington game in 2021, I cried in the locker room because like I didn't I wanted the ball, I wanted to get in the game more, and I only had about 4 carries, whatever it was. Like I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I was like so hungry, and I've always been hungry, and and I've always been in a backup role my whole career here at Michigan, and you know um, I've always been the number one guy. I've always been having my number called on. So, I had to take a back seat to that. Most people, I believe, they would have transferred out, but I wasn't. Like, I was going to stay the course and stay patient, and, ultimately it's going to pay off for me.
Donovan, now that you guys have a target on your back, obviously, what's it like preparing for this season? And does that give you maybe extra motivation knowing people are going to?
100%. I feel the same way as it was last year. I don't think not a thing is going to change for us this year. Every single day we're going to get better. We're going to challenge ourselves. How can Michigan get better today? How can we be better today than we were yesterday and make tomorrow better than today? So that's our motto. That's our mindset, and there's no doubt that we're going to be successful this year.
Donovan, you played against Iowa a couple of times. You've had a lot of success against them. They're typically a tough defense to face.
Yeah.
Why are they tough to face, and why have you had so much success?
Because I think that the defensive coordinator who I got to talk to, man, that's a gritty defense, man. Very technically sound defense who doesn't make mistakes. That's what makes their defense really tough to go up against. And they've had a lot of success, and they deserve all the success that they have had and that they're going to have.
Donovan,
You are you a reporter?
Yeah.
No doubt.
until you got to Michigan with the Ohio State dominated that rivalry, how much pride do you guys take in having reversed it? How big of a deal is this?
No doubt. I think for us, it's important to win every single game. We have goals, right? Our goals are to beat all of our rivals, to win another Big Ten championship, and to repeat a national championship. And for us, that's what we're going towards every single day. We're constantly looking to improve every single day. And once those days are stacking up, then ultimately, you're going to continue to you're building a foundation, as what Coach Harbaugh said, building a callus. So think that that's where we're at. We're just ultimately just getting better every single day, and ultimately just trying to win every single game.
But Ohio State's different in terms of the level of rivalry.
100%.
And the fact that you guys have struggled for so long, how much of 2021
It would mean a lot, but at the same time, it's like you have to treat every game with the same level of importance. We're gonna come in week 1, week 2, week 3 with the same mindset of week 12, and that's just Michigan brand of football.
Hey, Donovan. How's your relationship with Coach Moore developed over last year into this season now that he is the head coach?
Having him as a play caller, it was great because he was trying to get me the ball a lot. And sometimes I'm like, damn, can I get the ball? You know what I mean? But ultimately, like, he was the one, him, Freddie J, Mike Hart, were the ones who, like, just kept me grounded. It's like, be patient, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop rushing your time. Like, your time is going to come. And national championship game, my time came. Like, I was forcing it every single game, man. Ultimately, those three individuals, Coach Moore, especially hearing it from your play caller, like, it's important to hear. So he helped me out a lot. And, just besides that, like, it's just my respect for him is so high. And, like, I love him dearly. And how I said before, like, this team is going off of how he goes.
What's it mean to have a black coach, especially in this particular conference where you have the most black coaches? What does that mean?
We do?
Yeah.
Cool. It's great. He's the first African American head coach in Michigan history, and I think it says a lot to our university. We have a lot of supporters of Coach Moore, and we have people that are saying that we can't, like, we're not going to let him down. And I could say as a player, we won't let him down. And I just believe that what was it, the first game, right? One of the two, man. I got a bad memory. I get hit in the head so much. The 4 games that he was the head coach, I believe that it was a glimpse of his career at the University of Michigan, and I'm ultimately excited for him, and I'm blessed that he's the head coach, and just for him to be a black head coach, it's a beautiful thing because he said it earlier. Nobody else clapped for him. I'm disappointed, y'all. He said that regardless of color, being an African American head coach, it shows that that throughout your hard work, that you can achieve anything, and regardless of your color as well, you can achieve anything that you want to, as long as you put your mind to it. Is he over here? Is he over there?
Not yet.
Nah, that's my dog.
Hey, Donovan.
Mm-hmm. No, there's nothing different. Yeah, you could, like, personality wise different between him and Coach Harbaugh, but the philosophy is the exact same, and he knows that. It's the same thing with like most of our position coaches have left, but these new coaches are Michigan man, and they are living up to the standard that we have created here in 2021, and that has been built. So Coach Moore has been here through the bad times and the good times. So he knows exactly what to do, and he's going to remain humble, and he's going to ultimately succeed at being the head coach of Michigan.